Crafters, welcome back. So first off, I want to say sorry. I've been sick the last few days, so I've done a little bit of work here, and I haven't put it on camera because I haven't been able to talk as well. But let's go ahead and check out what we've got going on. So the project I've been working on is something that's been going for a little while here. It's something that I was kind of doing in between projects, and then I decided to finally just go ahead and get down to the brass tacks and finish it off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into my mines, which I don't think you've seen yet. It's not anything special. It's just a hole in the side of the mountain near my base. But we're going to go down here, and you'll see what I've been working on. So this took about 4 hours worth of digging and, probably about 5 hours total worth of work. So I'd say it's pretty worth it. Something I didn't think I would end up doing, but I saw some designs online that I definitely want to try out because I think they'll be fun. So ultimately, I ended up making a slime farm over the past few days. So we'll go ahead and go up and, we'll check this out, and I'll show you kind of what was going on here. But yeah, so I had been digging and digging and digging, and then I decided, you know what, slimes are spawning here. Let me go ahead and take advantage of that. So I have opened it up to the sky. I've got a glass ceiling up there. Got the iron golems in place. Each one I have named Mr. Golem Face. I don't think I can't quite reach him there. But what happens is these slimes are, in fact, they want to attack these golems. So when they spawn on these platforms, they bounce along just like this, fall right into the magma down there. I have a hopper collection system, which we will go look at in just a second, and see how all that works. So this has only been functional. I literally finished this yesterday afternoon, and my voice just started coming back this morning. So bear with me here if I'm sounding a little bit raspy, a little bit funky today, but we'll try and get through it. But yeah, see here underneath the magma blocks, you've got the hopper minecart running along, picking everything up on either side. It's a pretty simple design, really. All it requires is a lot of digging, and if you've got yourself a beacon, which I have one upstairs, it really makes this thing a lot faster. So in here, it's really not been running for very long. Like, I logged in and then turned on my OBS studio to start recording, and then that's how long it's been running. So it produces pretty quickly. And then another nice thing about it is I got fairly lucky with the position of it. I found this slime chunk, and then I decided I was going to use it before even doing any counts. But after that, I started looking around and seeing what I could do. Of course, I'll make this prettier over time. Like, I'll come back here and I'll probably change this out to like green glass and then do some decorations around the walls and stuff. But for now, it is functional, and that was the main goal here. But I did realize while I'm sitting at my skeleton grinder, my XP grinder right here, it's loaded. While I'm sitting on half of my base over here, like if I'm, over on this side of my base with my small little storage area here and my enchanting station, like this side of my base, it should still be loaded as well. So that's a really nice thing, that it's just going to keep running at a pretty decent rate here. So what we're going to do today is going to be a little bit different. I have started running a little bit low on my cooked food. I have some in my ender chest here. I do keep, not brown, green. I do keep some with me at all times. But ultimately what ends up happening is I go through it fairly quickly. And then I have to go just murder a bunch of cows to get more food. And, I'd rather have something a little bit more automated. So I think that's what we're going to try and work on today, is I'm going to try and automate my food and leather a little bit. I know there's a few ways to do this. I want to have a little bit more fun with it. The automated cow crusher just isn't necessarily my favorite thing in the game. It's noisy, it's ugly. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of it. So I usually don't tend to make entity crammers. Some people like them. Some people really love them and think that they're super useful. But my problem is you can only get 24 cows in there, and then so you feed them 24 wheat, which produces you 12 baby cows. So really, and then you have to wait 10 minutes or whatever it is for them to breed again. It's really not that incredibly productive, and that's kind of the issue, is it's too slow. So I want to figure out something. I've not looked up any videos or anything for this, but I want to try and play with you guys and figure out something for I don't have any space in there. try and figure something out for getting an automatic cow farm going here. I think it'll be a pretty fun project, and we can kind of go through it step by step and figure out what we think is going to be the best way to do this. I have a pretty decent idea of what I'm going to do, so that should help move the process along a little bit. So there's a few things I'm going to grab. I'm going to start by just getting some building blocks here. I think that should be plenty. I'll definitely need some wheat, so I'll go farm some wheat in just a second and take that with me. I think probably some fences. Take some oak fences. I'll need those hoppers I just put into my redstone chest. I'll need some chests, so let me make a few of those. And I think that's about all we're going to need. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but I do have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. So the first thing that I'm going to have to do is get some wheat. I'm going to grab a few more building blocks. I'm going to need to farm some wheat, which I have my wheat farm over here. So I'm going to go ahead and farm up all of my wheat right here, while we kind of discuss the idea of what the idea of the cow farm is going to be, and then we'll get working on it here in just a second. I will have to build out a platform as well, just for a place to put this on, so I'll determine a location for that as well. But kind of the idea that I have for this cow farm is, obviously, adult cows are 2 tall and baby cows are 1 tall. I think that's the first thing that we can use to our advantage here in this cow farm. So ultimately, kind of what I'm thinking is there will be a top layer where we have the cows that are grown up that we are breeding. So we'll want to fill that up. We'll close that off and then not let anything get out of there for a little while until we have a decent amount of cows built up in the breeder area. So then what we'll do is we'll open up a 1 high gap at the feet of those cows, which allows the baby cows to fall down into a different room. Once those cows are into that different room, then we can do lava above their head with some signs and stuff. Something else I'll need to grab is signs. Then when they grow up, their head should hit the lava. If they have hoppers underneath their feet, then hopefully all that stuff will fall into the hoppers. So that's kind of the idea. So I should be able to produce much more than 12 cows with this method, and I should be able to hopefully get cooked meat out of it as well, as opposed to having to come back home and cook all of my meat unless I'm using a flame sword, which, about half the time ends up giving cooked meat. So that's kind of the idea. So what I'll do is I will finish getting prepped up here, and I will meet you back when we are ready to start getting that platform built in. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back here. So now we are going to fly around a little bit and kind of decide on a place to put this platform. Then we'll figure out a size, and then I'll go ahead and get it built in, and I'll kind of show you my process for these platforms here. So let's see, let's fly around a little bit. I do have an idea of something I want to go in here, so I don't think I'll have space in it. Actually, I might have space in this area to do both. Yeah, it's a pretty big space here. I don't want to mess that up. Let's look. So if I put it here, I think that actually might be a pretty good place for it. Alright, cool. So let's determine a center point. I'm thinking kind of over this way a little bit and kind of in a little bit. It's going to be a fairly decent size box here. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but basically we just go down to the bottom pillar all the way up and then kind of determine a height. So I'm going to have at least 3. So if this is the very bottom, I think that's what's going to happen. We'll have to build up from here. So I need to determine how big I want this thing. Let me build out this platform from here, and I will meet you back here in a few seconds once I have a base platform built, and we'll start looking at how we're going to do this farm here. Alright, we are back here, and I have a 7x7 platform. We'll go ahead and start with this, and if it needs to get a little bit bigger, we'll go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. But ultimately, the idea that I have is I want the cows to drop down 3 into this. So where they're starting at needs to be at 1, 2, 3 high, because then the babies will drop into the center area. So let's go ahead and get this lifted all the way up. Okay, And then the cows will need to be closed in to this 3x3 area. So it's going to have to be a little bit bigger than this. So this is going to be kind of where the cows can stand without falling out. Actually, I don't think I'll need these because I'm going to have... Right. I won't need these 3. Perfect. Drop these down. Okay, so ultimately these 5 spaces here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, this is where the cows are going to stand. So I'm going to go ahead and get these fences in to give us that idea. And then what we're going to do is we can go ahead and extend this out 1 and extend this out 1. Whoops. And extend this out 1. Because now what we need to do is put another row right here. Yes, we'll figure out getting cows in here. I have plenty right over there on Head Island. It shouldn't be a big deal. So then what's going to happen is adult cows grow up, baby cows fall through the hole. Simple, right? I'm kind of stuck, but let's sneak out of here. Okay. So for now, actually we're probably gonna, yeah, for now we want to go ahead and close this off. But what's going to happen is these 5 spaces is where the cows are going to fall. So we want to build out our room around that. Ultimately, I'm hoping to get these baby cows pushed into a small little 3x3 area, which I would like to be right here. So we'll have to play around with how they fall to be able to figure that out. We're going to have to just kind of close this room off enough to make that all kind of work. So let's start by getting just our basic walls in place, and we'll go out from there. And yes, I will probably end up getting myself trapped in here. That's fine. And yes, our collection system is going to be under the water. That's how I've done it for a couple of these platforms, and I think it works out pretty well. So we'll just kind of keep going on that front. Okay, so then, now that we've got this going, this 3x3 is ultimately where we want all of our cows to end up being. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And actually, I don't think it can be a 3x3 because we want to support lava. But actually, no, we should be able to be fine with that. Okay, perfect. So let's get this side filled in as well. So as you can tell, I'm kind of designing this as we're doing it. I like to kind of come up with ideas and see if it's going to work and play with it and tweak it and, you know, kind of make it my own. That's something I find really fun about Minecraft in general. Is just the straight up strategy and, you know, puzzle it is to make something new and make something exciting. So I think this is a good spot here. So now what we need to do is this should be, where's our center? So what we'll do is we'll go down here a few places. Oh, dang, drowned. Get out of here. Yeah. Stabby Steve gonna show you what's up. All right, so we want to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, just to give ourselves some space. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this is going to be kind of our standing area. So we will build this a little room around this as well. Nothing too fancy here. Cool, starting to look good. Gotta watch my breath a little bit. Having respiration definitely helps with builds like this. So if you want to work underwater, I definitely recommend getting the respiration enchantment. It definitely makes a huge difference with how long you can breathe, and Depth Strider makes you be able to swim faster. I definitely recommend getting those enchants. They're just very nice to have. Alright, so we are back here. I had a little game crash there, so I just went ahead and finished building out this room real quick. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take a couple of these chests that we brought. I'm going to put them here. And I'll take my ender chest because I need to get in there. I'm going to actually, no, that's going to have to be one lower anyways. No, that should be fine. No, that needs to be one lower. Okay, so we're going to go into the ender chest. We're going to grab my redstone box. We're going to get these hoppers out of here. That should be all of the redstone we really need. And it's not and I only have 8. I'm going to need more hoppers. So let's just do that real quick. This can go in here. Pull out my ender chest once again. Get my iron box out. Go ahead and grab some iron. Get my pink box out. Get a crafting table. And then now we can... I think I'll only need 2 more. So let's get 2 more. So that should be 10 total on the top. And then 1 to switch chests. Yes, I think that should be perfect. Awesome. So let's go ahead and put all my stuff back away. But this is the reason I keep my ender chest so organized, is because it's so convenient to just at any point be able to just plop some stuff down and do whatever you need to do. So if anybody wants to really kind of see all of the categories and everything on how I have this all set up, I did, map it out and, take a couple of days thinking about the best way to be able to get this set up, in my opinion. So, anyways, so then we're going to go ahead and put our chest down 1 level below where we just put it. So we want to put it there. We're going to put another couple of chests here. And then this is just to expand our storage a tiny bit. We don't have a whole lot of space in here. But this should get us 2 full double chests worth of stuff to be able to be stored. And that should be plenty. So we're going to come out of here. And I'm going to have to make my way over to... I can never get myself to start flying when I'm in water. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back up to the top of this guy. Hopefully I can land it. I'm not the best at that. Awesome. So then, this floor here, we want to go ahead and replace this floor with hoppers. So the idea is 1 hopper here, 1 hopper here. Then the cows will land on these hoppers, and all of their goodies will flow right into the chests that we just built. So you just want to shift while you're doing this and make sure that your hoppers are actually pointing into the hoppers that are containing the chest. And that should do it. Everything should be all going into there now. So, then the next thing we want to do is how can we funnel the cows in without smashing lava on top of their head? So the cows are going to fall here. If I do break this one, this, and cows will fall straight down that center hole. I'd like them to be able to fall a couple more. So that's going to be a little trickier than I thought it would be. Let's see. So the idea is single high cows won't get hit by the lava. So I need to put these here. Okay, so then the lava can go on this level, right? But what's gonna, if I put one there, that should stop it from flowing in there. Put one in there just to be safe. Then I think theoretically we're in business, right? Because yeah, they'll go through the lava. Are they gonna be able to pathfind through that? I'll have to do that. That should fix the problem. Because that should keep lava from being right here. Then the cows should be able to pathfind onto this. And then once they're down here, they should be okay. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So what I need to do now is work on getting some lava in here. And then I need to get some cows. So let me... Actually, I think I have some lava buckets prepared. So we're going to fly over to storage real quick. And I'm running low on rockets, so I'm just going to grab those real quick too. Perfect. And then if I go to my coal, I believe it is. Yes. 1, 2, 3 to be safe. And then I still have the wheat. Awesome. We'll have to make a path for the cows to be able to get up in the top area, but that'll be super quick and temporary. Okay. So let's get some lava in here. I think here. And the other corner, and I think we're all set there. Cool, so that puts lava above the head of every single cow that's going to be in there. Let's go ahead and seal off the top here. So that's going to be the 1 block gap that they'll be able to get out. I'll go ahead and leave it a 2 block gap in case the adult cows wanted to get stuck in there as well. And then once we're done, we'll just come in here and bust these out real quick. So that should basically be the idea. So let's take some of these guys. And then we want it to be on that row there. And that should be able to do it there. Jump up here, jump up here, jump up here. Whoops. Jump up here. Okay, so I want to do this. Have this ready to go. Get this on my hotbar. So I don't think the cows can make it through my door here. So what I'm going to do is breed these extra cows that are in here. And then hopefully the babies. Babies? Baby moo cows. I've got some dying in here. There must be some entity cramming going on. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I thought I bred all of you. Is there any baby cows? I see a baby one. Come on. Come on, little guy. Yeah, good cow. Okay, come over on this side. I want another one. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Baby cow. Alright, slashy time. Come on, little baby cow. There we go. Follow me. Beautiful. I'm going to close that door, and you guys can follow me. I just love this mob farm, by the way. If y'all haven't been watching, like, every time they fall, it just gives me so much joy. Like, it's just so entertaining. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to... Actually, it's just about nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep real quick first. Come on, cows. So I do try and sleep every night. I am one of those people. I watch the sun, and I'm ready to sleep when it's as early as possible. I don't like having mobs around. I do recommend it if you know, mobs annoy you, or if you have, you know, crucial things in your base that you don't want to die. You know, that can definitely be it. Oops. Nope, don't go in there. Okay, follow me on the side here. Perfect. Good job, cows. We're going to come straight across here, and let's go into the water. Oh, yeah, y'all are good swimmers, huh? Let's go. Yeah, so we're going to move these cows into there. Shouldn't take too much longer. They do move pretty slow here in the water. But, you know, I'll meet up once we, you know, yeah, you don't want to watch this. I'll meet you back in a second. Alright, so we're almost there, guys. We just now got to get these cows to get up onto this step here. Let's go, little babies. I'm going to have to push you maybe. It's never the easiest thing working with mobs. He's gonna jump back in the water, isn't he? Yeah. So I might build this platform a little bit bigger because they are not wanting to do this. Yeah, come on. Come on, little cows. Let's go. Let's get up here. Hey, look, I have wheat. Come on. Get up on this platform. Get up on land. Cows don't like swimming. As far as I know, anyways. What is wrong with you guys? Get up on the freaking platform. I hate working with mobs. Okay, now will you get up on here? Get up on the platform. 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 Get up here. Get up here. Come up here. Come up here on the platform. Come on. Maybe it's still too small. Maybe I can shove him. Get up there. Get up on the platform. There you go. Now you. There you go. Alright, look, I have wheat. Follow the guy with wheat. Look. Oh no. Oh no. No. Where did it go? Where's the other cow? Did he just disappear? That is the weirdest thing. It's gone. Did you go in here? No? Okay, well, I guess let me get this one, and then I'll do this again. I'll do it a bit of a faster way then. I don't know why I'm doing this with wheat anyways. Come on, cow. Okay, this is just not working. I'll be right back. Back with 2 more baby cows. This time, we're just gonna use leads. I don't know why I didn't use leads the first. Hey, get back here. Get back here. All right, come on now. Now this should be a little bit easier. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't have issues like it did last time. This guy is gonna be a problem now, huh? You gonna follow? Yeah, there you go. Sweet. All right, come on, guys. I'm tired of this lollygagging. Let's get it done. Yeah. Now y'all swimming. Of course, this guy now wants to get up in there. He's just gonna get right up in there now. Well, then get out of the way, dude. Alright, everybody. Come on now. I don't have all day. Just trying to make a cow farm here. Okay, so I guess one of them didn't make it in, but that's okay. Okay, so let's get that off of you. We've got 2 cows and some wheat, so let's make them big cows if we have enough wheat. Sometimes it just doesn't want to make them grow. No. Alright, well, there's a full stack of wheat between the 2 of you, so you'll get bigger soon. So let's rock it out of here. I don't know where that other cow went. Once again, they just like to disappear around this area, apparently. He probably fell in the water and bumped his head and died or something stupid like that. So we'll basically just fly into this anytime we need to use it after this point. I'm not going to beautify it yet, so basically now what we're going to do is we're going to leave that gap sealed, and then we're going to, once these cows grow, we're going to breed them, and then keep breeding, and then we'll see if this thing works. Oh, there we go. We've got 1 grown. Let's see if the other guy wants to grow now. Here, you can have one just to get out of the way. Come on, grow up. Grow up, Mr. Moo Cow. You can grow up. There you go. All right, so we're gonna have our first baby right here. So I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over again until we have a bunch of cows in here, and then we'll come through and carefully try and get that bottom block out of there so the baby cows can start falling in. So it should just be the center three. Oops, the center three blocks right here, 1, 2, and 3 that will fall into our trap, and then we'll see if this thing's working. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of AFKing around my base, and I'll be giving those guys wheat here, and we'll see how it goes. I'll meet you back once I have a bunch of cows in there. Alright guys, we are back, and I have filled this thing right up with a bunch of cows. So basically I used a couple of stacks of this hay, or this wheat, and got a bunch of them in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and sneak in here, try and find a nice little gap, and see if we can... No, we hit the cow. So we might be able to get it from this side. Let's do it this way. Okay, let's just get these carpets up real quick. Let's try and catch this if we can. Perfect. So we're gonna hit this one here, and this one here. I'll have to grab a couple more blocks of that smooth stone because I didn't quite have enough, so let me grab that real quick. And I missed. Okay, and then it didn't look like I grabbed any of that carpet either. Oh, I'm almost out too, actually. Here we go, green carpet. And we'll just fly back over there. Okay, so now that we've got all 3 of those in, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put our green carpet back. We're gonna come over here. Then now, when we start feeding these cows, all of the babies should be forced out into that little bottom area. Then they should be safe until they grow up. Once they grow up, their heads should touch the lava. It looks like I'm getting a little bit of entity cramming here, which... Alright, there we go. But yeah, so it does look like we have some entity cramming going on, but that will fix itself over time. So we're going to jump down here. We shouldn't have anything coming in here yet. Got a couple of our stones here. So basically now what we need to do is wait. So we'll check and see that when the cows that should be falling into this gap here grow up, they should grow up, hit their head in the lava, fall and burn and die. So that's the theory. So we'll give it another bit of time. We'll come back to this in a few minutes and see what we get. So I'm just going to AFK in here for a few minutes, if it'll let me in, and we'll go from there. So basically I'm going to wait probably an entire Minecraft day. So I'm trying to put my bed down right now. Perfect. So we'll try and wait a whole Minecraft day to give the cows a chance to grow up. I think it takes them 20 minutes. So I'll set a timer for 20 minutes and I will be back. Alright guys, so we have sat about 20 minutes here. Maybe a little bit longer, I'm not sure. But so now we can go ahead and open this chest for the first time. So if everything has worked the way that it should, we should start seeing some beef. I'm hoping it's cooked, I'm not 100% positive. And then we should also start seeing some leather in this chest down here. So if everything's worked properly, then we should start seeing some loot here. And look at that, we've got 4 cooked steaks here and 2 leather. So it does look like everything is working great here. So ultimately all we need to do now is just keep feeding up these cows, and the more we feed them, the more stuff that we're going to get. So that does ultimately provide us with an easy source of leather and cooked food automatically. So that's going to be great. All we have to do is just come in here every once in a while, feed these guys up, and then we should start seeing those drops down in the bottom. So I'm going to feed these guys up again, and then, you know, throughout the you know, as we do this more, we'll continue getting more and more stuff, and then this can become our major food source and our major source for leather. We are getting the entity cramming again, so I'm going to go ahead and stop feeding right now. So yeah, so that's how this whole thing works. If the entity gramming is going on, I'm going to go ahead and just drop down here real quick and pick up what I can. And it's free stuff, I might as well get it. So as you can see, I've got some beef here and a little bit more leather here in my inventory. So let's fly out of here. And we'll just drop down there one more time just to you know, look at it again. It looks like yeah, it looks like everything's working. So yeah, we've got a little bit more leather, and we've got another little bit of beef. So it looks like the cows that we grew up earlier are still dying. So that's great. So it looks like everything's working perfectly, and we now have an automatic cow cooker and leather farm. So yeah, I think that was a fun project for us today, and we will, in the future, come back. We will make a path over to that like we have to all the rest of these guys. I'm not sure how that's going to link up yet because, like I said, there is another build that I want to put in that area. So once I decide where that's going to go and exactly how that's going to look, it's going to go somewhere here. And another thing that I want to do is, now that we have all the cows over there, we can go ahead and take out the main stock of the cows that we have inside the cow head, and then really just leave like 2 cows in here, and we can name them up, and they can be our special cows. But we do need to kill off a lot of the bulk in here, just because there is a lot of entities in this area, and we don't want to cause too much lag. So I'm just going to kill off some of these cows here. Try not to kill all of them. I'm trying to be very careful about that. As they slowly walk over, because yeah, I do have sweeping edge on the sword there. So yeah, we're down to just a few cows here, and that'll be fine for now. We can come back in here with something that's actually, I have the bow here. That should definitely help fix that problem. Just take them out one at a time. And then yeah, if you have any ideas on names for the cows, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. We will go ahead and name up these cows in the next episode, and they will be our forever cows. They will be the 2 that if we ever need more cows, we will come in here, breed those cows. And yeah, so I think that's a good project for the day. I think that's a good time to go ahead and end it up. And yeah, so it's been great. I've had a lot of fun, and we'll continue on this adventure together. I will see you guys back next time in episode 3. Thanks. It's been a great time.